Thank you very much, Zarian. I appreciate that. Oh boy, 4 a.m. Yeah, happens to the best of us. That's what your boy was doing last night when I tweeted out that I was recording a really cool song. You wanna hear a funny story? So, yeah, that song. As I said, the whole EP that I'm working on, it's made by one producer, and there are some songs in there that have Japanese lyrics, right? And I have to sing those Japanese lyrics. But here's the thing, Deadbeats, I'm not a Japanese person. So basically, what producer-san does is write up the Japanese lyrics. I write the English ones, and then producer-san sends like a vocal track that basically uses like a Vocaloid, so that I can hear how like the music sounds. Yes, because guess what, Deadbeats, I'm not a Japanese person. But this time I didn't ask for the Romaji lyrics along with the Japanese lyrics that were sent to me. So your boy decided, you know what? As a not Japanese person, I am the master of the Japanese language, and it's no problem. I don't need the Romaji to be sent to me and clarified, etc. So yeah. So basically, yeah, it is interesting. It is. So there was a word. There was a, and it's a common word. I'm not gonna say what word it is. It's a common word in Japanese, and I saw it, and I listened to the track that was sent to me, the reference track, and I looked at the word, and I said, that's not right. That's very unusual. Now, for those of you that are studying the Japanese language, just like your boy, you may know this, but sometimes kanji have different readings. It's not like you see a kanji and then it's got just one reading all the time. It can be said different ways, in different phrases, in different sentences, depending on what kanji it's next to. They often have multiple readings. Yup. So, so your boy said, okay, well, I don't know what this yomikata is, the reading. So I go into my dictionary, as many lovely Reaper Gaijin do, when we don't know a yomikata, which means way of reading. And I typed in the word, and I found one reading that seemed like it could be close, and I went and I listened back to the Vocaloid track, and I thought, yeah, that could be it, maybe. Well, guess what, Deadbeats? Vocaloid's kind of fucking hard to understand when you listen to it. Sorry, F word. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's a little difficult. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing on Hatsune Miku. Love you, Hatsune Miku, Kagamin, Rin, Len, all you motherfuckers. I think you're great. I stand for you. It's kind of hard to listen to. Yeah, you guys agree, kids? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be careful, understandable, naughty word. I know. You kind of right. Now, some of you agree. That doesn't mean I don't like it. Just listen. Listen. So I thought to myself, okay, well, this sounds kind of right, so I'm just gonna roll with it. This has got to be the yomikata. So I sing, and I do it, and I record, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is banging. I love this track. This is a really cool track. I had it stuck in my head. I woke up in the morning and I was humming it while I made my way over to my computer. It's a good track. And I organized all the files, and I sent it off to Mr. Al, who's gonna be mixing it. And you know that Mr. Ao is a Japanese person. And I am not. So I sent it to Mr. Ao, and then I receive a message back from him. The man must be shaking in his boots, and he says to me, "Hey, I have some bad news, madame." Now, lucky for me though, because Mr. Ao actually is apparently a master of old Japanese that no one uses anymore, like old yomikatas. And dude says to me, listen, this yomikata is, you machigaeta, you made a mistake. And I was like, what? That can't be true. How could that be? I'm the master of all reading all Japanese. I know everything. I'm a Reaper Gaijin. But then I went in the dictionary and I looked it up. And I still couldn't find it. Nope. I looked in my dictionary and I still couldn't find the yomikata that dude was talking about. So I went and I asked producer-san directly. I said, "Hey! I recorded 6 different files. Yes, that's right. What was it? A main file, a double, 2 different harmonies for the left and right ear. That's what is that? 6 files I have to redo. Please tell me I was correct." And producer-san says, "You know, I really like to use old Japanese in my lyrics." Sorry. Now this is not producer-san's fault. This is my fault. I have been knocked down a couple pegs and I have been made humble. I am not the master of all things Japanese. After that I went deep into the internet and found out that there is an old yomikata, an old way of reading that kanji. Your boy messed up. Yeah. Should've listened harder to the Vocaloid. Just kidding, it's impossible. I literally replayed it over 10. I was like, huh? What did you say? I already don't know Japanese, and I definitely don't know ancient Japanese. But it's fine because, you know, I stressed about it, and I thought to myself, oh man, 6 files I'm gonna have to redo, and then I fixed it. It took me 10 minutes. It was one word. A sad life. You know, I'm lucky. I am lucky that Mr. Ao is a master of old Japanese that no one uses. Which is a fact that I did not know. You learn something new every day, I guess. It's the language of the gods. Yes, glorious Nihongo. I love Nihongo. I'm still studying it. But I kind of suck. You know? I'm still pretty bad. But, you know, getting to sing it a bit more is really helpful for learning vocabulary, is what I've learned. I've learned so many new words. Yeah. Just from singing alone, because if I sing the words, then I want to go naturally find out what they mean, and then I add them to my flashcards, but just the fact that I say them so many times over and over again while practicing, I tend to remember them. It's pretty cool. You'll get there, thanks. Try my best. That's why I won't learn Japanese. Well, if it's not for you, it's not for you. You know?